Hello and welcome. This is me Arsalan and you're watching Growth Mindset. In today's tutorial we're going to see that how the dynamic named ranges work in Excel. Dynamic named ranges enable the formulas to expand automatically so we don't have to change the formula every time when the new data is entered. Let's move into the example and see that how it works. In today's tutorial, we're going to see that how the Vlookup, XLOOKUP functions work, and together with that, we're going to see that how the dynamic name ranges using index and match function works and its supremacy over the V and XLOOKUP function. We begin by building a drop-down list of the items. Over here, we go in the Data tab, we go in the Data Validation, then we select List over here. The source is going to be this column, input message. We can write item name and error. Title we can give error, and as an error message we may give item not found. If something else is selected apart from this column, we press OK. Now we can see when we click over here that we have the complete list of item sold appearing over here. And as we add any new item, it is also going to appear over here. For instance, if we see woman bikes and we go over here again and we see that now we have woman bikes appearing over here. Okay, we apply the Vlookup function and see how it works. We write VL and we select the Vlookup. Lookup value is going to be the item. Lookup table, the table array is going to be this table. We want to pick up the total value. Column index number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the base data and we want to begin from here, so it is going to be 5. And we want an exact match, so we are going to select false. We close the bracket when we press enter. Now it is giving an error because we haven't defined the item over here. For instance, if we select the road bikes and we get 419, which is also appearing over here. Now we are going to apply XLOOKUP function. XL, we select XLOOKUP. Lookup value is going to be the item. Lookup array is going to be the item sold. Return array is going to be this column, the total column. Match mode is going to be 0 or false, which is for the exact match. We close the bracket and we press enter. Now for dynamic named ranges, we are going to define the names of the ranges and then we're going to use those ranges in the index and match function. How we may do that? We go in the Formula tab and here we have the name manager. Or we can simply press Ctrl F3 and we get the name manager. We are going to define new names over here. First, we're going to define the lookup value. Lookup value is going to be this cell. We press OK. Then we are going to create a new function. Now we're going to define lookup range. We select this as the first cell for the lookup range. Then we put a colon. Then we begin the index function. We open the bracket. We select column B. We put a comma. We begin with the counter function. We open the bracket. We again select the column B. We close the index counter function bracket and the index bracket and we press OK. And now we create the return range. We want the value from column F. So we're going to begin with the first cell of the data we put a colon, index function, open the bracket, select column F, put a comma, count a function, open the bracket, selecting the column F, closing the bracket for the count a function, closing the index bracket, and we're going to press OK. So now we have the lookup range, lookup value, and the return range. Now we're going to use these named ranges in the index and match function, and let's see how it works. Index for array, we're going to give return range. For the row number, we're going to use the match function. As a lookup value, we're going to select the lookup value that we have named in the name manager. Lookup array is going to be the lookup range, and we want an exact match, so we put a 0 over here, we close the bracket. For the match function, we close the bracket. For the index function, and we press enter. Now if you're going to change to mountain bikes, electric bikes, so it changes accordingly. Now if we're going to enter a column in between over here, we see that the VLOOKUP has gone 0. This is because if you go in the formula, we see over here that we have 5 over here as a column index number. This is the lookup value from where it is picking the data. So this is the first column, this is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth, and this is the fifth. And we have written 5 over there, so that is why it is picking up the 0 value from here. For getting the exact data, we'll have to change it to 6 to get our desired results. So it is not changing dynamically. What if we add another row to it? For instance, we add woman bikes and we put any random numbers, and here we go over here and we select the woman bikes. Here we see that the VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP functions are not working properly, but the dynamic named ranges using the index and match function are working dynamically. So this shows the supremacy of the dynamic named ranges using the index and match function. As the table expands, the cells are going to be included in the formula automatically and you don't have to do anything. Whereas if you see in the XLOOKUP function, the table selected was not covering the complete data, and we'll have to extend our formula to get the answers. And same goes for the VLOOKUP as well. So these are the limitations of the V and XLOOKUP function as compared to the dynamic named ranges using the index and match function. Well, that's it. If you've liked the content, then make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to give your comments down below in the comment section. Your comments are a navigation tool for this channel. So see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.